Welcome to Target's Abington TV Stand and Media Center Video Assembly Guide. This video will show you all the parts included in the box and an easy-to-follow step-by-step process for setting up your Abington TV stand. For your convenience, we are presenting these directions in separate, easy-to-follow video segments. Should you have any damaged or missing parts, please contact the manufacturer directly at www.foremostgroups.com/customer service or call 1-800-443-1410. For faster service, please have the style number ready when making the call. So let's get started putting your Abington TV stand together. First, lay the box flat on its back and carefully cut the tape holding the contents inside. If you are using a box cutter, take care to keep the knife very shallow to avoid damaging the contents. In the box, you should have the following: one top panel labeled A, one left side panel labeled B, one right side panel labeled C, one left slide support labeled D, one right slide support labeled E, one middle panel labeled F, one bottom panel labeled G, one front frame part labeled H, one lower divider panel marked I, one upper divider panel labeled J, one back panel labeled K, two drawer face panels labeled L, two left side drawer panels labeled M, two right side drawer panels labeled N, two back drawer panels labeled O, two bottom drawer panels labeled P, two bottom drawer rails labeled Q, and a package containing the assembly hardware. In the hardware package, you should find the following, and it's a good idea to keep all of the hardware in their original packaging for easy identification as you assemble your TV stand. 25 cam lock bolts labeled A, 28 8mm wooden dowels labeled B, 25 cam locks labeled C, 25 plastic caps labeled D, 6 side support screws labeled E, 17 back panel screws labeled F, 16 drawer screws labeled G, 2 drawer knobs labeled H, 2 drawer knob screws labeled I, 8 6mm wood dowels labeled J, 2 machine screws labeled K, 2 barrel nuts labeled L, 1 Allen wrench labeled M, 2 flat washers labeled N, and 2 lock washers labeled O. Also required for assembly but not included are a flathead screwdriver and a cross-tipped or Phillips head screwdriver. How to use the cam lock system. The cam lock system is a very sturdy yet easy system for adjoining the panels of your Abington TV stand. Start by using a Phillips head screwdriver to insert the cam lock bolt into the hole indicated, making sure that the bolts are fully in place. Next, insert the cam lock into the hole, making sure the arrow on the cam lock points toward the cam bolt entry hole. Carefully align the panels together and use a flathead screwdriver to turn the cam lock clockwise until it is tight. Begin by inserting 4 8mm wood dowels, part B, into the bottom panel, part G. If necessary, carefully tap them into place. Place the right and left side supports onto the dowels and secure them by using 6 side support screws, part E. A Phillips screwdriver will be needed to complete this step. Note: when installing, make sure that the slide wheels are located at the front of the panel. Place the bottom panel, part G, with the side supports facing up and carefully tap 2 wooden dowels, parts B, into the holes located in the center of the panel. Make sure not to place the dowels in the holes that go all the way through the panel. Align the lower divider panel with the dowels and securely place the divider panel so that it is flush with the bottom panel. Insert the barrel nuts, part L, into the holes above the drawer glide. Carefully tilt the assembly on its side. Place a lock washer, part O, and a flat washer, part N, onto both machine screws, part K, as shown. Insert the machine screw assembly into the panel and use the Allen wrench provided, part M, to tighten the machine screws, securing the divider panel to the bottom panel. In order to attach the middle panel, panel F, to the divider panel, panel I, insert two cam locks, part C, into the holes in the side of the divider panel, and insert two wooden dowels into the inner holes in the top of the divider panel. Attach two cam lock bolts to the outer holes in the bottom of the middle panel as shown. Align the middle panel, panel F, with the divider panel so that the wood dowels align with the dowel holes and the cam bolts align with the cam bolt holes. Secure the panels by turning the cam locks clockwise until they are tight. Place the black plastic decorative caps, labeled D, over the exposed cam locks. Insert 5 cam lock bolts, part A, into the holes on the back side of the front frame, part H. Insert 5 cam locks, part C, into the pre-drilled holes in the panels, making sure all the arrows on the cam locks point toward the cam lock bolt entry holes. Join the panels so that the cam lock bolts align with their respective holes and secure the panel by turning the cam locks clockwise until they are tight. Cover all 5 exposed cam locks with the black decorative plastic caps. To attach the left side panel, panel B, insert 6 wooden dowels into the dowel holes. Then screw 5 cam lock bolts into the appropriate holes provided. Repeat this step with the right side panel, panel C. Tilt the assembled unit onto its right side and insert the cam locks into the holes provided at the top. Attach the left side panel, panel B, by aligning all of the cam locks and wooden dowels. Secure this panel by tightening each of the cam locks and cover each cam lock with the decorative plastic caps. Repeat this step for attaching the right side panel, panel C. To install the upper divider panel, panel J, begin by inserting 2 wooden dowels and installing 2 cam lock bolts to the middle panel, panel F. Insert 2 cam locks into the upper divider panel and then attach the upper divider panel to the middle panel by aligning the dowels and the cam lock bolts. Secure this panel by tightening the cam locks. To install the top panel, panel A, begin by affixing 6 wooden dowels into the inner holes at the top of the already assembled side and upper divider panels. Insert 6 cam locks into the same panels. Then, inserting 6 cam lock bolts to the underside of the top panel in the outer holes provided. Raise the top panel over the assembled unit and join at the top, aligning the cam locks and the dowels properly. Tighten down by locking the cam locks. Cover the cam locks with the decorative plastic caps. Attach the back panel, panel K, by sliding it to the groove in the top panel and lining up the edge of the back panel to the routed or shaped edge of the back assembly. Then secure using the screws for the back panel, the screws labeled F. Build the drawer, begin by attaching the back panel, panel O, to the side panels M and N, assuring that the guide wheels are affixed at the back panel side and the grooves on the inside line up as well. Secure the drawer sides using the drawer screws labeled G. This concludes our video assembly guide. All of us at Target wish you many years of use and enjoyment of the Avington TV stand.